Hi, it's Dwyer. Thursday, September the 6th, 2018. GamblersAdvisory.com, free site. BettingAngle.us, a free site. Let's talk about some NFL plays, right? Week 1 of the NFL opening night is tonight. But first, remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. First, let's talk about tonight's Thursday night game. The Atlanta Falcons at Philly. Right? Philly gets their ring. They're in front of a hometown crowd. Right? I like the Atlanta Falcons here. They were the underdog. Some shops, Pinnacle, this afternoon, have made them 1-point favorites. Right? I believe Atlanta has something to prove. I don't think Philly is the same team from last year, right? For one, they won the Super Bowl, right? Second dates are harder than first dates. For two, LeGarrette Blount is gone. For three, Carson Wentz is out. I think it's a little bit different facing Nick Foles, unprepared for Nick Foles in the playoffs, versus facing him after an entire offseason where you knew for months that Carson Wentz was recuperating, right? Falcons, in my opinion, are underrated. Very hard to bet against Matt Ryan in warm weather. I like the Atlanta Falcons over the Philadelphia Eagles tonight. Let's talk about some other plays that I like. I know Jameis Winston blew it. He's out. He's not playing. Tampa has a very capable backup in Ryan Fitzpatrick. Divisional opponent, Tampa knows New Orleans because they play New Orleans twice a year. New Orleans is not 100%. Mark Ingram is suspended. Right? Drew Brees' passing yards were down last year. I think 9.5 is simply too much. I like the visiting Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting 9.5 points at New Orleans. Let's talk about some other games, right? Pittsburgh Steelers at Cleveland. Folks, Cleveland was just on Hard Knocks. Gamblers have been all over Cleveland on season props, right? The mood in Cleveland is one of rising expectations. Their quarterback doesn't turn over the ball. It's Tyrod Taylor, right, who's been to the Pro Bowl twice. I think the Steeler defense, right, might not be as dynamic as the Cleveland Brown defense, right? The Browns have young studs all over the place. The Browns played Pittsburgh hard last year. The Browns are now in front of their home crowd. I believe Pittsburgh's gonna have some emotional issues because of the Le'Veon Bell holdout. Right? I like the Cleveland Browns getting 4 points at home over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, let's move off of point spread plays. Right? I've just named 3. Let's talk about some plays I like on a money line. You have the Los Angeles Rams playing against the Oakland Raiders. I think the Khalil Mack departure to Chicago looms big, right? I think the fact that John Gruden hasn't coached in a regular season football game for a decade looms big. Right? I agree with Nick Wright, the commentator, the guy who's with Chris Carter, the guy who has a show on Mad Dog Radio. I think John Gruden has his doubts about Derek Carr. If he didn't, the team would still have Khalil Mack. You don't let a superstar like that walk out the door if you feel you have a franchise quarterback who's about to put up 10, 11 wins. I like the Los Angeles Rams on a money line, minus 200, on the road, over the Oakland Raiders. The last time we saw Deshaun Watson against the New England Patriot defense. He was having Thanksgiving dinner, right? The rookie was on fire. Bill Belichick and Matt Patricia, who's since left the team, he's now with Detroit, had no idea how to stop the rookie. Right? On that first date, wow. The other person looks dazzling. This is the second date. Bill Belichick has had an entire off season to think about this rookie quarterback. Let's also keep in mind, too, that this is Deshaun Watson's first regular season game since having reconstructive knee surgery. I like the New England Patriots at home, minus 270 over the Houston Texans on a money line. I'm expecting Belichick to be prepared. I'm expecting Belichick to understand that this rookie is going to be going deep. I think the first time it caught Belichick by surprise, right? A young guy trying to throw the ball all over the field against the New England Patriots. This time, I believe the Patriots are going to be ready, right? Belichick is really a defensive wizard. I know he's the head coach, but his background is from the defensive side of the ball. He was the defensive coordinator for years under Bill Parcells with the New York Giants, right? He's going to have wrinkles ready for Deshaun Watson. As good as Watson is, it's the second time around, and I'm expecting him to have some problems, right? Let's also say this too. You heard me mention Tyrod Taylor. I know we used to call him Tyrod Taylor. I believe he prefers to be called Tyrod Taylor. Well, he's gone from the Buffalo Bills. I think that's a huge loss. The Bills are now trying to fill that void at quarterback, right? They're playing a Raven team that's underrated, that's good on both sides of the ball, that's going to pressure the quarterback, that's playing at home, right? The owner wasn't too supportive of John Harbaugh, a coach I believe is one of the best coaches in the league. I think the Ravens are hungry. I think Harbaugh knows he's playing for his job. I like the Ravens at home at a minus 290 over the visiting Buffalo Bills, right? That's how I see Week 1 of the National Football League. Let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section of this video. Comment on any of the games, not just the games I've mentioned. If there's an edge on the casino that you want to share with the rest of us, I hope you do so here. Thanks for stopping by.